Well, collected, Wendy Joy, wanting to talk a little bit about negative things that sometimes people do. And that could be something that they're aware of or something that they're not aware of, but it definitely can, affect you. And I've come to find out that there's a lot of manipulation, a lot of gaslighting, a lot of made to be to felt guilty type energy that's being pushed into the atmosphere. And I believe that these people don't consciously realize that that's what's happening. I believe that in some instances, unfortunately, negative entities or deities have attached themselves to certain individuals, and other individuals are lost within their lower nodes, like their south node, where they are unaware or not ready yet to become enlightened to the fact that they're doing things that actually hurt another person. And sometimes these same people think that they're trying to uplift that other person by pushing what they feel they believe or they feel that is best for you, when in reality the only person who knows what's best for you is you. And the people around you that are trying to infiltrate your structure, your form, your energy field, your being, right? They may or may not know what they're doing. But unfortunately, we as a collective don't always have the insight or the intuition to lead us either away or closer to, or stand ground or be firm with, a person, a place, a feeling, a situation. And sometimes we feel lost. So before you wallow in a feeling where you can't get out of, or you don't know how to proceed, or you feel that you need to be a people pleaser and go against what your intuition tells you in order to uplift another, there's a fine line between abuse, enabling, manipulation, and staying true to you. And when we cross those lines, depending upon how far we get when we do that, it makes it a reality that someone else formed that we believe that we should be involved with. So we're bringing their perception into our future by people pleasing, by enabling, by not wanting to, you know, hurt someone else, right? I fell into that category. I held on to people even though I shouldn't have, because I was afraid that they would never be able to survive on their own. And whether they're surviving, thriving, existing, living, or not doing anything and staying stagnant in their situation, I don't know. But what I do know is that in order for me to grow, for me to develop, for me to spiritually evolve and walk my destined path, I had to let all those people that I was dragging behind me go. I had to let them face their karma. I had to let them face the decisions that they had made along their path. And I had to stop saving them. I had to stop throwing them a lifeline, because they took the lifeline, they sucked it up, they sucked it dry, and then they went right back where they were. And then they wanted more. And then they used manipulation tactics in order to obtain it. And the manipulation that I fell prey to was, how do I look myself in the mirror knowing that someone I love or loved or, whatever, had heart feelings, soul ties to, whatever, was struggling regardless of what they did to me? Because I always put myself outside of the picture. And I always said, well, you know what? I can do me, as best as I can, but I'm really supposed to help this one. And this went on for a very long time until I realized through awareness and walking my path blindly that I was actually hurting all of those people I thought I was helping. So not only did I stop enabling, did I step off to the side and actually look at the situation from another view, another angle, but I also chose to choose me. I chose me. And I chose my growth and my development and my structure, because there has never actually ever been anyone that was really concerned about me, my foundation, or my well-being, even though I was always extremely vocal about their structure, their foundation, their well-being. And then when I realized that people need to learn their own lessons, that they can't have their hands held all the time, that even though my hand was never held, and I always wanted someone to, offer that gesture, just even for companionship, if nothing more, I didn't get that. So I thought I should give that. But I found myself overgiving. So if you find yourself in a position that you know is not healthy for you, that the people around you are leading you into one way or another that's more suited toward whatever low dense energy that maybe an entity may have attached to them, or if they're just suffering outwardly and enjoying their south node, their lower self, their struggles, without learning, that other people need to take accountability, that we as individuals are individuals, so that we can learn, grow, develop, and ascend, so that individually we learn lessons that we could share with others, and we find value in even the worst case scenarios, so that we know what to stay away from, what does not serve us, what holds us back, what could, maybe potentially over time, infiltrate our field if it's continuing to try to get through, and you're being strong and saying, no, I have boundaries. That may come a time in your life where you need to separate and have some space so that you could regenerate your positivity in your field and make your force strong again, so that when you deal with these people, if you feel that you have to, that they can't penetrate your temple, your energy field, your aura, that they can't take or tangle anything of you and your perception and your views, because you are the best advocate for you. And you never, ever, ever have to listen to another person and take their advice if it does not settle well or sit with you. And right off the bat, whenever anyone says anything, whether or not you agree, disagree, or you want, you're indifferent to. So keep your discernment, practice it, perfect it, and use it every moment that you need to. And unfortunately, life on the 3D isn't, or fortunate, how you want to look at it. I like to look at the glass being half filled, not half empty. So when I look at my perception, there's positivity, there's hope. When you look at a glass half empty, then you're looking at lack. So lack is what you'll bring. So when you view every instance that comes before you, view it as a positive. Find the value in every lesson and apply it. And know that with your determination and your strength, in your stance, in your position, that the lower negative energies that may be around you have two choices. They could either join your team, the team of positivity, the team of enlightenment, or they could fade away, because they will fade away. Because when they realize that they're not getting their means, like they're not meeting their end, if they're trying to suck your energy out and you're not letting them do that, and your force field is strong around you and they can't penetrate, right? Then they may get tired of trying, and they just may give up and go away. They may take a break. They may come back at a later date and try it again, but with you standing in your positivity, you're going to be on a higher level, and they will never be able to reach you anyway. So don't doubt. Don't let someone else's perception infiltrate or cloud your judgment. Look to your intuition and your inner self and the divine to give you clear direction on where you're supposed to be. And go with your gut, because it'll hardly ever, never steer you wrong. My lovely collective, if you need me, I'm always here. And I can give you the same advice that I've given others before. And that's believe in yourself. Believe in your abilities. Believe in your higher you. Believe in the fact that you were not just created to exist, but you were created to co-create, to manifest your visions into tangible 3D form, whatever that might be. Because that's why you're here. You're here to live your best life. You're here to learn every value, every lesson, and, good, bad, or indifferent, and everything in between. So, I certainly hope that every endeavor that you take is filled with enlightenment, love, and joy, positivity, strength, courage, and determination, and blindly walk into the unknown, following your intuition and your spirit team. And add to humanity by increasing the vibration. Add to Mother Gaia by actually showing what's in your heart. So the best way to manifest is to clearly see in your brain and clearly feel in your heart. And when both of those things are aligned, there's no stopping you. You're an unstoppable, perfect, well-greased manifesting machine. My lovely collective, I'm getting silly again and going a little bit off topic. I'm sorry. My spirit team is nudging me. Stay on topic. So, if somebody is gaslighting, trying to manipulate, or throw guilt your way, don't let them win. Because you have so much to offer, and you are so much better than that. And they may be intimidated by your shine, and that's why they might want to dull you down. But negativity is always deterred by positivity. And positivity, if held with light and love, will always bring you abundance. I cannot wait to hear where your journey leads you. And if there is, an entity or a person or something that's, poking at you. I'd love to hear how you overcame that. And if you're still struggling, then give me a call because I can help you there too. My lovely collective, blessed be. I love you.